Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing really well. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my 5th update for the Partners in Cream Project Pan. This is a collaborative project pan where we're focusing on our liquid and cream beauty and makeup products. Today I'm not wearing any of the products on my face, not because I don't want to, but because I simply cannot. And I'm not going to apologize for the way that I look because this is literally just the way that I look. But in any case, this is a project pan that was started by Steph. Her channel is Steph Lyons, and Delyn, her channel is Outward Processing. I enjoy both of those ladies so much. I highly recommend both of their channels. If you've not yet checked them out, definitely do that even before you watch the rest of this video. You'll love them. I know I've said it in every single one of these updates, but I am so happy I decided to hop into doing this project pan this year. If you are considering doing it, just jump on in now. Don't be silly and wait until the beginning of next year. Just do it right now because I wish that I had done that last year. I love this project. I'm so happy to be working on all of the products that I'm focusing on in this project, and just that community aspect is always just an extra bonus that I absolutely love. And yeah, why don't we just hop on into the progress? As you can see, I'm not wearing makeup right now, and I haven't worn makeup for about 5 days at this point, and I probably won't be wearing it for the next like 5 days also upcoming. So I figured I'd film this video even though it's about 5 days early. Wow. Really going with the fives. I'm filming this on June 5th and this update doesn't go up until the 10th, but I figured why not just film it because I'm not going to be making any additional progress anyways. In my last update, I did mention that I was having some issues with my skin, or I had in the past, and it has flared up again. In fact, it was actually significantly worse this time. I don't know what the root of the issue is quite yet. I'm just going to take it really easy. I've been told to not wear makeup or any skincare other than the medical cream that I've been recommended. So I can't wash my face. I can't use any skincare products whatsoever. I just have to wipe my face with water and then put back on that cream. So keeping things really easy breezy, which means the progress hasn't been great and I have broken out so much, but I'd rather have zits than the rash for sure. My skin is feeling much more soothed. I'm much happier than it was only a couple of days ago, so I'm thankful for that. Whatever. It is what it is. So yeah, let's just get on into the progress. The first products I want to talk about are the usage products, and I'm going to kick it off with something that I've actually already decluttered. I haven't actually cleared out the packaging and recycled it yet. It's actually in my closet, which is right behind me, but I just can't be bothered to go grab it. It was that Milk Eye Pigment in the shade Peep Show. I elected to end up decluttering it. I actually had done a declutter video that I filmed the day after I filmed my last update, and I just decided, you know what, I'm getting rid of it. I don't want to be bothered with trying to figure out a way to make it work. I had worn it one time in this project and was really disappointed in the application and just don't feel like committing time to a product that I'm not genuinely excited about. So I ended up decluttering it. Like I said, it's sitting in my closet ready to get cleaned out and recycled, but just can't be bothered. I used it one time in this entire project and decided, nope, that ain't it. That ain't for me. And the other two usage products I rolled in actually in update number 3, I suppose. And the first one is this Colourpop Lippie pencil in the shade Brink, which is a beautiful rosy kind of nude color for me. It's a little bit deeper than my lip color is naturally, but it's similar in terms of the tone. I really think that this is such a beautiful nude lip liner. I set myself a goal of using it 20 times in this project, and so far I have used it 14 times through this project. So not quite there. As soon as I can start wearing makeup again, I'm just going to kind of try to bust out those remaining 6 uses, and hopefully I'll be able to roll something in its place for the next update. But as it stands, I just used it only 2 times since my last update. So not great. I didn't really anticipate this hiatus for makeup wearing to kind of happen. So of course I could have probably reached that goal by this time, but alas, that's not how the stars aligned for me. But that's okay. It's a beautiful color. Like I said, I've worn it 14 times, which I think is really good. And I'll be able to definitely reach those remaining 6 uses in no time as soon as I'm able to wear makeup more consistently. And then the other product I also rolled in the same update, and it is this Ciate London Dewy Blush in the shade Coconut. I don't know why I can never remember that because I love coconut, but it just doesn't really go, I guess, with this kind of color. But this is a very sheer balmy blush, and it's something I've actually started to really enjoy. I only wore it 3 times since my last update of this project, bringing me to a total of 12 uses, but I don't know, I've had this change of heart about it in those last 3 uses. I guess maybe because I've been loving like this very light look on the skin. I've been really wanting just summery, fresh skin, and this definitely gives that to me, but I have really enjoyed wearing this layered with other blushes, especially like a liquid blush underneath. I don't really think that this is suited to putting a powder blush on top of. I've found that it can be a little bit sticky, a little bit patchy, but I have definitely come around to enjoying this product in a way that I don't think that I had when I first rolled it into this project. I think I had worn it only twice anyways, and I was a little bit underwhelmed by it. But at this point, I'm really enjoying it. It's not something that I would recommend. Like, I don't think that anyone needs to go out and get this, because look at this super sheer pigmentation. If you have any sort of balmy, like multi-purpose balm kind of product, you can mix it with a lipstick or with a cream blush and kind of get this more sheer application with whatever you already own. And so I don't think that this is something that's essential, but since I have it, I have been enjoying it, or I'm happy that I've been enjoying it since I do have it. I did receive this in PR from Look Fantastic. It was something that I was really curious to try because I'd never heard anything about this formula, and I feel like Ciate London is just generally really not very talked about. It doesn't really get a lot of hype, so I was just curious, and I'm happy to have tried it. But anyways, so not the point. I just have 8 more uses left with this product in order to reach my goal, I believe. No. Am I right? Yeah, I've used it 12 times. So yes, I have 8 more uses left on this product. So I will maybe be able to use it 8 more times by my next update. In the past, year or so, it has really come to my attention that I cannot predict the future. So we shall see. We shall see. So my progress on my usage products is not great, but stay tuned to the end of the video to see the product that I will be replacing the Milk Eye Pigment with, and hopefully I can be a little bit more successful with that roll-in. But in terms of my products that I want to actually finish up, the product that has been in here since the introduction I want to share with you because I finally have reached my goal. This is the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Crimper. My goal was to finish it off, and I did not anticipate it was going to take me all the way until June. When I rolled into this project, I thought it was going to take me maybe like 3 months at most, and here we are. We're in the 6th month of this year, and I finally have finished it up. But look at that. Look at that nice empty pan. It feels good. I'm super stoked on this. Yes, it took longer than I expected, but regardless, we got here. I reached my goal. I wore this many a times as an eyeshadow, mostly as an inner corner highlight or as a brow bone highlight. But then I actually, in the, I think, 2nd month of this project, decided that I was going to start using this more so as like a kind of priming highlighter, if that makes any sense. So I would wear it underneath of my base products as a targeted highlighter, and it would just offer this glow from underneath of my base products. Sometimes I'd wear it on top as well. I don't love the way it looked like that because this product, as it got older, it got a little bit more dry and it was a little bit harder to just apply really smoothly onto the skin. But I did use it in that way as well because who the heck is seeing it up close anyways? My boyfriend is the only person that sees me like in person with a full face of makeup on, and like he just doesn't care if it's chunky. He doesn't give a shit. So not that he doesn't give a shit, but like he doesn't care what my makeup looks like, and I don't feel self-conscious about what my makeup would look like in front of him, nor do I really honestly in front of most people. I don't really think about the way that I look unless I have lipstick on my teeth. But anyways, obviously I'm sitting here filming without my makeup on at all, and I have a face covered in zits. But yeah, super happy to have finished it off. I find that Super Shock shadows are such a feat to use up. They're easy to hit pan on, or relatively easy to hit pan on, but really hard to get actually used up in their entirety. So this is good. This feels really good. I'm super, super happy about that, and I will be rolling something else in that product's place as well at the end of this video. The next product I rolled in 2 updates ago, I believe. Yeah, it must have been. This is the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Honeycomb. I had rolled this in because I want to use it up as much as it pains me to use it up, because you cannot get these lipsticks anymore from Bite. This is a discontinued line by the brand. When they decided to do their rebrand, they didn't end up bringing these back. And I know right now they have a few lipsticks that are available, limited edition, but there's nothing in the world that's quite like Honeycomb from what I've found, at least. So this is Honeycomb right here. It's this beigey taupe rose kind of color all in one. It is so beautiful and it's so easy to wear with any eye look on my complexion. I find that it's just amazing. Like, it goes with literally everything, and I feel so confident and so happy in this color, and it's just effortless, truly. And unfortunately, you can't replace it, but at the same time, I can't just go on thinking like I can't ever replace it and not ever use it. So I want to use it up and enjoy it, since it is a product that I have in my collection and it is something that I can't get again. So I want to use it instead of letting it expire. So my goal is to finish it up. I have made very minimal progress since the beginning of this project. I'll share with you what my tallies are looking like at this moment. Not great. I would have expected a bit more progress by this point, but I'm giving myself all the way until December, which this project concludes on the 10th of December. So no real urgency with it. I just want to kind of keep using it and reaching for it and making sure it's something that I prioritize and that I'm ensuring I'm reaching for frequently. And this next product is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I have mine in the shade Light Warm. I used to love this stuff, so I'm pretty sure I finished one up back in like probably 2016 or 2017. I'm pretty sure it was before I had even started my YouTube channel. I finished one of these up in the past in the exact same color, and I really did enjoy it back then, but my skin was definitely very oily back in the day prior to going onto my acne medication. And so I don't know if it was that, or if it's that this replacement of it is getting older. I just don't love this like I used to, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to get down to. There's many possible factors as to why I'm not enjoying it, but regardless, I just find that underneath my eyes, I don't like the way that it looks anymore. However, I can still use it as a spot concealer, and as soon as I'm able to wear makeup, you better believe I'm going to be covering all of this up with it, so it'll be getting some good use for sure. And I have actually worn this as like a sheer foundation mixed with a primer, and I did like it like that as well. Now the color may not be quite perfect for me anymore. I have gotten a little bit of a tan since I first rolled this into this project pan, but regardless, I'm going to work my way through it, because the only way that I want to part with this product is by using it up in its entirety, and there's not a lot of like visibility through the tube at this point yet. Like, it definitely is something that's going to take me a while, but I feel determined to get this used up because there's not a ton of product. There's only 5 mils of product in here, and I used it up completely in the past, so I know I can do it. So I'm going to work my way through this project pan, but I'm not feeling super rushed to just use it up. Maybe I should actually try it as an eyeshadow primer. I haven't yet done that. But yeah, that's how it stands. No visible progress. But I have learned some things about the product for sure, and how I feel about it and how I interact with it, so that's good. Now we're going to be rolling in 2 new products to wrap up this video, which I'm really, really stoked for. The first one is going to be my Charlotte Tilbury Color Chameleon in the shade Amber Haze. This is an eyeshadow stick, and I can't seem to part with this. I did do an eyeshadow or an eye product declutter, as I said, about the Milk product. And I can't seem to part with this, even though this isn't something that I love or I really understand for my eyes. So I have hooded oily lids. I don't really find that this is something that I can wear with ease on my eyes, but I want to get to know it and I want to figure out a way to love on it. I feel like it will make a beautiful like smudgy liner underneath my eyes, or maybe even on the lids if I can get it to kind of like lock down into place, but who knows? I'm going to play around with it. Now, I want to use this as a usage goal because I'm not going to be ever trying to finish this up as it stands right now. And I haven't thought about how many uses I want to do with it. So you know what? How many uses was I going to do with the Peep show? I was going to do 10 uses with Peep Show, and I used it only once. So you know what? I'm just going to take that goal and move it over to this product. So 10 uses with this should not be a major issue. It shouldn't be impossible. Let's do 10 uses. How about I swatch it before we start talking about the final product? So that's it. It's a beautiful, like bronzy, kind of like a warm bronze kind of color. And it is actually targeted for brown eyes. I have brown eyes, so who knows? Maybe it'll just look amazing and flawless on me. So yeah, 10 uses on that guy. I think that's doable for sure. And then the final product I'm going to be rolling into this project is an item that I'm going to be trying to use up. I'm trying to kind of keep the momentum of having 3 products I'm trying to use up and 3 products that I am working on a usage goal. I was actually inspired by Haley to do that. I feel like I forgot to mention that earlier in the video. So I will link her video down in, or her channel down in the description box of this video as well so that you can check her out. But when she did her introduction for this project and she said that that was how she was approaching it, I was like, I think that's amazing and so clever. Okay, so the final product that I'm gonna try to finish up, it's gonna be a long haul product, I think, just like the other 2 products that I'm working on in that category. And this is the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Blow Me Out. This was a 3rd birthday, like limited edition release. And as you can see from the blue packaging with the stars, this is when I was like a Colourpop fanatic. I used to love Colourpop back in the day. And I have a lot of stuff from them because of that. And I've come to kind of have a change of heart about the brand, but I still love the products that I own from them. So this is a gorgeous Super Shock Cheek. As you can see, it's extremely warm. It's kind of bronzy. It definitely is not my standard kind of highlighter color, at least during the, you know, spring and fall and winter. But this is just such a beautiful, beautiful, creamy kind of highlight that I think I could kind of use in the way that I had been using this. So underneath of my base products, I could just wear this bronzy kind of highlighter, and I can also wear this on my body, which I'm super excited for, like on the tops of my shoulders, on my chest, and down the front of my legs. I've worn it like that several times, and I have pretty significant pan on here, so it's not like it's an impossible feat to be able to actually use this up, but I think it's gonna take me quite some time. However, that being said, we are like basically in full force summer here now, thankfully. I love summer, it's my favorite time of year. And I just think that since we are already in this time of year, I want to kind of take advantage of that and wear this on my body and wear this over a larger expansive surface area. So that is everything for today's update. Definitely go and check out the hashtag over on Instagram, which is Partners in Cream 2021. There's also a playlist here on YouTube that I will link down in my description box as well as in the end card. So definitely go and check that out so that you can see everyone else that is participating in this project on both platforms. And yeah, definitely check out Steph and Dylan as well. But that's going to be everything for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.